Installation of Orenco's tank shield. Before you begin, be sure of course you have your tank shield, a 24-inch riser, the appropriate fixture for installing these lifting brackets. There should be 4. Those brackets do have a specific orientation, and then you will also find that you have 8 Allen bolts, 16 washers, and 8 nylock nuts that will be used for the installation. You will also need a 1/4-inch drill bit, 3/16 Allen driver, and 7/16 socket driver. First, grab the fixture and be sure it's aligned on the riser and that the fixture is all the way down, resting on the top of the riser at all 4 points. There's a key, and this is the first hole that we're going to drill for the mounting brackets. Using a 1/4-inch drill bit, you're going to drill a hole through that first pilot to get the process started. Be sure that you clear the ribs when you're drilling this pilot. If you hit a rib, you will need to adjust. Once you've drilled your first pilot hole, using the key, insert it so that the fixture doesn't move on the riser. Then, being sure that the fixture is still at the very top of the riser, continue drilling all of the holes in the fixture. Once all of your holes have been drilled, remove the fixture from the top of the riser. Be sure that you align the mounting brackets in the appropriate fashion so that the shield will fit appropriately. Pay careful attention to the orientation. Putting a washer on one of the Allen bolts, start installing the brackets. It's a pretty tight fit, so normally you can use your Allen driver and get the bolts to set in the riser as shown. Once that's done, you can go around and place a washer over the bolt, and then using one of the nylock nuts, hand tighten them to start them. They are stainless, so you want to be sure that you get them hand tight before you put an impact on them, otherwise you could cross thread the bolts and nuts. Snug them up with an impact, not too tight. And with them all installed, you can now install this tank shield. The tank shield will click into place, and the tab should snap into the mounting brackets. If you have one that gets stuck, you can use a large flathead screwdriver or a pry bar to be sure that it installs properly. To remove the tank shield, similarly, using a large flathead screwdriver or pry bar, slide the screwdriver in the tab in between and apply pressure so that it releases from the mounting bracket. Usually you only need to release 2, and then the tank shield can be easily removed.